welcome back to another video. It's your girl Nezi, and today we're going to be having another episode of Tips, Tricks, and DIY Designs. But in this episode, I'm going to have a little bit of a challenge. I'm only going to be allowed to use all of the stuff in the new tab. Yep, that means I'm not allowed to touch anything else in the catalog. But as you can see by the thumbnail, I definitely managed. In order to make these designs, you're going to need to have the Advanced Placing Game Pass. Alright, let's get started. Design, you're going to need the Geodesic planter. Place it, then rotate it twice and place it again. Once you've picked your colors, you can go ahead and pick up one of the planters and rotate it until you get the checkered pattern. Once you've got the checkered pattern, go ahead and grab this elegant flower pot and place it using large grid. Design, we'll also be using the Geodesic planter. To make the woven pattern, place it, then rotate and place it, and repeat those steps about 8 times. Now go ahead and pick your colors. You will see a little bit of glitching on top, but we're going to fix that using these square wooden planters. Place it using large grid and then rotate and place it again. Of course, you can leave it just like that, but I'm going to go ahead and add 2 more wooden planters. To place them, rotate them on medium grid and place them using large grid. To make this multicolored stylish planter, you're going to need this tall pot. Place it using large grid, then rotate and place it again. Then switch over to medium grid, rotate it once, and then place it using large grid. For the next peak, you're going to need to rotate it twice on medium grid and place it using large grid. Next up, we're going to need the square wooden planter. Place it in the center and repeat the same steps you did to make the first part. Next up, grab this modern cube planter. Rotate it once on large grid and place it. You could leave it just like that, but I'm going to add 1 more cube planter for an extra pop of color. You're going to need this square raised planter box. Place it using large grid and then go ahead and grab this tall pot. Place that using large grid and then grab this frame planter. Now rotate it twice and place it. For this design, you're going to need the modern cube planter. Place it using large grid and then go ahead and grab this square wooden planter. All there's left to do is to place it in the center and pick your colors. This design is very similar to the last one. The only difference is we're going to be rotating and placing it. You're also going to be rotating and placing the square wooden planter. You'll need to finish the design is this elegant flower pot.
Trust me, you don't wanna know how it's night after night, night after night, oh, searching after miracles.
For this design, you're going to need this metal planter. Rotate it twice and place it.
Night after night.
Now go ahead and grab the rustic planter box and place it in the center. First thing you'll need for this design is this circular metal planter. Place it using large grid and then grab this raised circle planter and just place it next to it using large grid. To get the stripe effect, you're going to need another one of those circular metal planters. Rotate it once, color it, and place it. And for the last tier to this design, go ahead and grab this circle planter. Simple design, you're going to need this elegant flower pot. Next up, grab the basic pot and place it. Rotate it once and place it again. Last thing you need to do is paint it.
Trust me, you don't wanna know how it's night after night, night after night. Oh, searching after miracles. Oh yeah, night after night, night after night, night after night.
As you can see, we got some epic fam out here, so I'm gonna go ahead and make them comfortable. Done exactly the same as the first woven planter. The only difference is you're going to be rotating on small grid and placing using large grid. In total, this design took about 16 geodesic planters. For the next part to this design, go ahead and grab this modern cube planter. Now just place it in the center and then grab the square wooden planter. Once you've placed it, rotate it once and place it again. To seal the design, go ahead and grab this elegant flower pot.
Trust me, you don't wanna know how it's night after night, night after night. Oh, searching after miracles. Oh,
this design is super simple. All you have to do is grab the top pot and place it. Next up, grab the modern cube planter and place it in the center. And the last thing you need to do is to pick your colors. Few steps to this design is done exactly the same as the last plan. Here's where it gets a little different. We're going to take this wooden planter and place it in the center. Rotate it once and place it again. You'll also need to rotate on medium to get the design and place it using large grid. And that's pretty much it. Now go ahead and pick your colors. Adorable design, grab this large rounded pot, place it using large grid, and then go ahead and grab this modern cube planter. Place it, then rotate it once and place it again. Now grab the square wooden planter and repeat the same steps. And as you can see, when you look from above, it looks like a sunflower, which is why I gave it the name Sunflower Pot. This has to be one of the simplest designs in the lineup. To make it, grab this long wooden planter and place it. Next up, grab the modern linear planter and place that in the center. And you're basically done, just pick your colors. To make this stylish raised planter, go ahead and grab this tall pot. Now create the star shape by rotating and placing using large and medium grid. The next thing you'll need is this square raised planter. Now place it using large grid and then go ahead and grab this framed planter. You're also going to place that using large grid but rotate it twice before placing it. And now you can pick your colors. As you can see, there's a cute design poking out on the sides. There is one side though that has nothing, and we're going to make that the front. Planter, grab the tall pot and create the star shape using large and medium grid. The next thing you'll need is this metal planter. Rotate it twice and place it. Now just pick your colors. This design is very simple. All you have to do is grab this miniature greenhouse and rotate and place it until you get this design. To make the first vase, go ahead and grab this squared vase. Place it using large grid and then rotate and place it again. Now go ahead and grab this oblong vase and place it in the center. And now all you have to do is pick your colors. For the next vase design, you're going to need to grab this rounded vase, place it using large grid, and paint it. The next thing you'll need is the squared vase and place it in the center. And there you have it, just pick your colors and you're done. To create this design, you're going to need the Geodesic Succulent. Place 2 of them down and paint them. Once you've painted them, switch over to small grid and pick up one of the succulents and rotate it once. Once you've done that, switch back over to large grid and place it. For this design, you're going to need 3 geodesic succulents. Once you've placed them, make sure to paint them. Once you've picked your color, switch over to small grid and rotate one of the succulents once. Then switch back over to large grid and place it. Now for the other succulent, switch it to small grid and rotate it twice, and then place it using large grid. Alright everybody, that's a wrap for this video. If you liked it, let me know by smashing that like button. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and turn on those notifications. And if you'd like to hang out with me between uploads, make sure to follow my Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and Snapchat, all under Neziplaysroblox. I'll see you guys next time.
We dancing,